But we begin in our nation's capital, where a historic meeting between President Joe Biden and President-elect Donald Trump just wrapped up in the Oval Office.
The two former opponents in the race for the White House shook each other's hands to publicly signal a peaceful transition of power. Trump, who falsely claimed the election was rigged 4 years ago, refused to extend the same courtesy to Joe Biden when he won the election.
But this is one of several meetings the president-elect has held in the last week as his focus shifts to filling out his cabinet. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles has the latest from the newsroom. Darla.
Tanya and David, President Joe Biden and President-elect Donald Trump, they didn't meet very long and did not answer many questions, but they did sit down in what is reminiscent of a less politically rhetoric and harsh campaign season. President-elect Donald Trump making a triumphant return to the nation's capital Wednesday morning in the Oval Office for the first time in 4 years to meet with President Joe Biden.
Donald, congratulations.
The pleasant fireside sit-down, a big departure from the harsh campaign rhetoric of the last year.
Thank you very much. And politics is tough, and it's in many cases not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today, and I appreciate it very much.
Trump walking into the transition meeting after handpicking more than a dozen people for top administration positions, one of which a head-turner, even for many Republicans.
The Pentagon likes to say, our diversity is our strength. What a bunch of garbage.
Trump selecting Pete Hegseth, a Fox and Friends weekend host and U.S. Army veteran, for defense secretary. This means he would oversee the Pentagon and 1.3 million active duty troops, despite having no government experience.
Pete Hegseth, all I know about him is he's a combat veteran who advocated for those who'd been convicted of war crimes to be granted clemency, and is a Fox News host. I'm just beginning to dig in to his record.
And Trump naming billionaire Elon Musk and entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy to head the Department of Government Efficiency, an agency that doesn't currently exist. Now, in order to create that agency, it would need congressional approval. But again, right now, Trump and Biden meeting at the White House that evening. That meeting just ended. We'll have more for you coming up tonight on Eyewitness News First and 4.